We just need to get it full with no air bubbles. That's why you got to go up. All we're trying to do is remove all the bubbles from the hose.
Go away.
That's helpful if you yell, go away.
Should come up my way.
There it goes. There it goes.
Perfect. So we've put a line there. Now we're going to line the water up to that line. Steve's going to lift his level up. Now we wait till the water stops, and you'll mark a line right there. And now we could measure down from there to the foundation and put our starter strip up. That's how water level works. And just to prove it, let's go over here and put them side by side. So put one here and one there. So you wait for the water to stop. That's going to be true any place on the house. You can work all the way around the house using nothing but a plastic tube and some water. Thanks to J.D. Smith for this great tip.
We're going to use the water level, and the first thing I like to do is establish one point. We're at the focal point of the building right here, so I'm just going to start here and make a mark with the water level. It's a good idea to stay below windows if possible. That way, after you establish your marks and you chalk the line, you can chalk a continuous line beneath the windows. After you do that, you can measure down and make sure that your starter's level. May seem like a lot to go through, but I can take 10 minutes and I can level this out. It'll be perfect. When you get on a big old cut-up house with foundations that's settled and additions, it's very, very important to get that level. By doing this, you can establish a level line all the way around the house, and if there are any areas of the house that are not level, you can point that out to the homeowner with utmost confidence that your level lines are perfect. I think it's a sales point in the remodeling business when you take the extra time and level out a house. And plus, it can help divert controversies that may arise between you and the homeowner when something doesn't look even. You can point out that your material is installed level and possibly something is off on the house. It's pretty important that the partner that's helping me out with this keep his tube at about the same level, and you have to hold it very still up against the wall. But what I'm going to do is, I've got a little mark here. I'm going to use that as my reference point, and as soon as the water settles, I will tell my partner to go ahead and mark his point. Okay. Now I'll stay here. As much as possible, it's a good idea for one person to stay at one point. What I like to do when you finish using the water line is just prove to yourself that you are accurate. We've gone all the way around the building. Our hose wasn't long enough to go around the building. We're assuming that the point on the right end of the garage door where Dave is standing is perfectly level. In order to prove that to myself, I'm going to go ahead and let him align the water, and I'm going to go to the original mark and see how close we are. Now, I'm going to hold my hose still and have him tell me when he's perfect. Good. What I've determined here, we've gone all the way around the building. I'm no more than a 1/16 of an inch off level. Since we use that water level, we never had to touch a level, the entire wall. Ran the siding straight. When we ran the water level on this, it took about 10 minutes. We chalked our lines. We know everything's perfect. Most people wouldn't go to that extent to level out a building, but if you get on an old house with 8 outside corners, 4 inside corners, foundation that's settled, the water level can be a lifesaver. And in that case, I would either use that or some kind of laser level, but this is sure a cheap, easy way to do it, and it's very, very accurate.